I think there's something that all rerun banners should have. I don't think every single one has this. I think some of them don't. I can't remember which rerun banner recently did not have it, but one of them, at least that I know of for sure, did not have it. And that is when you go to the summoning area. I already did it. I didn't get anything. That's why you didn't see a video on it. The first step on here is free. I like that. You're not guaranteed anything from the first step, even though, you know, it's a free step. So you don't really have to worry about them pulling 5 stars and just waiting for that. And on top of that, the length of time between a rerun banner. So let's say if I was to wait for this specific banner again, I don't know when I'm going to see it. Probably 3-4 months from now. If I want to wait for the Yamamoto banner, it's going to be like 3-4 months. If I want to wait for the 1,000-Year Blood War Ichigo or a rerun of some of the Safui banners, guess what? I'm going to have to wait 3 or 4 months. So making the first step free, and then you have like 25 steps, I think that's okay, or something that it should be done. Now, it doesn't mean at step 6 it's going to be free again. No. That's when it goes back up to the 150 per multi, and then that's 200, and then it's the 250, 250, 250, and then back to 150 again. I honestly think that is something they should maintain doing. I really, really like that. Like, for example, if we just take a look at the characters I have on this banner in particular. We go to character pool. And then we got to scroll all the way. All right, I want to use this over here because it's a little bit down. There we go. As you can see, if we're looking at the featured, I do not own the Ichigo, the Rukia, the Yamamoto, the Tech one, the Chojiro, the Tenjiro, and the Senjumaru on this. But I do own the Izuru, Kiryu, and Toshiro, the 1,000-Year Blood War zombie version. You know, I'm kind of like, do I summon on it? Do I summon on it? You might have gotten me to summon, do one more step if I would have gotten a free, if I would have gotten like a 5-star in the free multi. I'm not saying I would, but I'm just saying I'm more likely to summon on it. Like, I did the free multi. I didn't get anything. It was a 4-star. But maybe step 2, since it's a discount, 200 orbs, I've been a bit more inclined to summon on it. Now I'm just waiting to see what the mid-month is, because this banner will go until the 5th. Yeah, the 5th of May. So that means the banner will be out. The end of the month banner will be out for at least 4 or 5 days before this ends up going away. And I'll be able to see whether I want to maybe throw in an extra multi on here. Because I'm missing a decent amount, and I wouldn't mind having the Rukia, the Ichigo, this Yamamoto, Chojiro, just to, you know, fill out my character collection. You know, it's not that big of an investment. It's only 200 orbs. If I don't get anything, you know, it's only 200 orbs. It's not like I went for the full 5 steps for the guarantee for a bad character, because a lot of these characters are outdated. They're not worth summoning on. But if this end of the month ends up being premium, then I might be incentivized to, you know, throw in an, you know, just an extra multi, because I'm missing a lot of the characters. Now, a lot of these characters, except for maybe these two, are going to end up being filler in future 1,000-Year Blood War banners. I do think, keep this in mind, these are all reruns. These are outdated characters. There's nothing new on these characters. And if we get to 8th anniversary, probably part 2, it's probably going to be a 1,000-Year Blood War banner. And then I wouldn't be surprised if the end of September and the end of year banners for this year are 1,000-Year Blood War banners. So, in my opinion, based on what I expect, since we don't got any more Safui characters as far as we know, the next 3 banners that are going to be limited are going to be 1,000-Year Blood War. So, end of July, end of September, end of 2023. So I'm expecting at least in my opinion, 3 1,000-Year Blood War banners, but I wouldn't be surprised if they add a 4th one in there somewhere. So we should be getting at least 4 potentially 1,000-Year Blood War banners, or not at least 4, up to, in my opinion, 4. I don't think 5. I don't think we're gonna get 5. The only way I think we would potentially get 5 1,000-Year Blood War banners is if end of the month for April, maybe May, but I don't think May would be the one. If end of April or end of May banner ends up being a 1,000-Year Blood War banner. So I don't think that's going to be the case. I think either seasonal or premium is probably what we're going to expect. But I could be wrong. And I wouldn't mind being wrong because it's Thousand Year Blood War. It's something a lot of us have been looking forward to. I'm not sure if they're going to do just focus on the Soul Reapers for a bit and then focus on some of the Quincy's and Stern Ritters. If they're going to give us, like, maybe Halibel or maybe the Espadas, some of the Espadas, maybe a Nell or maybe Grimjow. I think Nell is in there. I know Halibel and Grimjow for sure, but Nell maybe go to banner with like just those 3 characters. I don't know what to expect personally, but there's a lot of potential for a lot of good banners in the upcoming this year for 1,000 Year Blood War. So having these reruns give a free multi just to, hey, maybe if I'm lucky, if I'm feeling lucky and I'm missing even more characters that I want specifically, especially if, because you got to take into account that a lot of people are just going to summon for the favorite characters. They don't care about what is optimal or what is the best way to prolong having your orbs. They're just going to look at it and be like, you know what? I want this Ichigo or I want this Rukia. I'm going to summon for it. And they are going to. And they don't really care about the fact that the next banner is going to have an overpowered anniversary character. Or they're not going to care if the next banner is going to have the most powerful character in the game. They just want their favorite character. So those are the people that are be more inclined to spend money. They'll be also the people that will be more inclined to, from a casual perspective, whales, like, they can be in both categories on there. I'm not sure which one they'll apply, but for, like, casuals, it was like, hey, you know what? I want to summon, I'll get the Rukia. I got the free multi. I ended up pulling Ichigo. Maybe if I go to step 5 or step 6, maybe I'll end up getting the Rukia, because I already got the Ichigo. Then they go to step 5 or 6, get the guaranteed, and that just ends up giving them another Ichigo. And step 6 maybe gives them, Senjumaru or something like that. And it's like, oh, okay, you know what? I got some characters. Maybe I'll go to step 10. And you got them because they were hooked on the free multi. And that is something that they would more than likely end up spending more of their orbs on, and obviously money on, potentially, depending on the type of person you get, which is how they end up staying in business. So, honestly, I hope we get to see more rerun banners that give the free multi for the first step, but I think it's only going to be the ones that are really outdated, like the Rukia, the Ichigo, and not the, what do they call it? Not like the really good ones, like the 1,000 Year Blood War Ichigo, or the, like these 2 characters, this 1,000 Year Blood War Ichigo right here, or this 1,000 Year Blood War Yamamoto. Their banners, they probably won't get it for a while, because of the fact that they're really good and people will summon them regardless. Why would they give a free multi when, people will go 5 steps? Like, for example, if this banner were to come back, in, let's just say, next month, after this Ichigo and Rukia banner goes away, and this banner is like the end of the month banner is like just a end of month premium banner, I could see myself going 5 steps on here, because I got 3 out of 5 1,000 Year Blood War Yamamoto, 3 out of 5 1,000 Year Blood War Aizen, and 2 out of 5 Yuwak. So going, another 5 steps with a guaranteed 5-star, I have a chance to maybe pull one of these 3 characters again, which would add another one to my collection, and eventually, depending on which one I pull, maybe I end up using some of my special move sources. Got 1 power. I don't have the heart one, so Yuwak is off the table, but I have 1 technique for Aizen. So if I get 4 out of 5, 4 out of 5, I can use this on there, which I probably wouldn't, because I'm probably going to still summon for Yuwak. If he's already 2 out of 5, maybe get him 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, and I have a chance to still pull the other one. So probably want to keep the special move sources until 1 or 2 of them are 5 out of 5. Anyhow, that is just my opinion. I would personally really like to see free multis on every rerun banner, but I don't see it happening. Would you guys like to see Free multis on every Rerun banner. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.